How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Just Tuesday. So far, massive panic. PulseChain, Goblin Town, down price, liquidity web, or just another day in Hexaco. Oh, I hope you're all doing okay out there. What other tropes do we have? The strength in numbers. Hopefully the numbers go up though. That'd be some strength. That'd be some nice strength we get as well. It's just one of those times. Just one of those times where some crazy events. I'll get to chat in just a minute. But crazy events happen from time to time. One of the biggest narratives and liquidity pieces in the ecosystem. Apparently, I'm not confirming anything here that as far as what's going on, because I know it's pretty recent, but apparently some trades have been made. There's like some video, I think, too. And good old Hart's Law, why are things down? I've not looked at price, by the way. Do not tell me what the price is. I do not want to know. I don't think I've looked at Go Pulse for a week or so now. No reason to. Why do I check the price when I want to buy or I want to sell? Actually, these prices, who knows about the buying part though, because boy, if you think this ecosystem is destined for glory, you can't spell opportunity without you and I. That works, right? There you go. Hey, that's pretty good. So, anyways, some people opportunity, some people a reason to not have a good day, or otherwise consider exiting the ecosystem. However, it is hard. It is some of these pieces of news. It is hard to even know what to say. Sometimes it's one of those. The ecosystem is built on. Again, we got the PulseChain devs, we got the community, we got a lot of great community projects out there. Some better, some worse. And I know people. Again, you put your time, energy, effort. You put your capital. Deploy. A lot of the builders, a lot of the people who just like these sub ecosystems. It does suck to see when people put this much effort into projects and communities and stuff for it to, again, who knows? A lot of people describe this as going south. So who knows what's going to happen? Again, I hope everyone. Hopefully your bags are safe, and hopefully you've been buying the core coins, right? There's not many times where maxis can get in a joke. Again, I'm an ideal maxi, of course, not a core coin maxi, but I sure do like the core coins. Every once in a while, I saw Hexologist earlier, do a cough joke as well. This is why you buy RH coins. Not trying to get any jokes in, but boy, if you're a solid Hex PulseChain, I'll say, again, a lot of stuff, if it's tied to much liquidity, it brings those down too, but not as much as the projects that are affected. It doesn't seem to be. So I don't know. I'm not saying this is a wake-up call. I'm not saying this is a reason to not support community projects. And again, a lot of people put a lot of time and effort out there, and I truly hope they showed appreciation in so many ways, the ones that are out there building good stuff. But every once in a while, events happen where you're just like, whew, our community taking the punches and, surviving until we thrive. Right. So anyways, wanted to start off with that. Ooh, what a day. How's it going, Ashley? 5555. I do like that number. That is the max length stake for the Hex token. Pretty good. 15.2 years, I believe. Somewhere in there. Jay, everything? How's it going? Let's fucking go. Large. Welcome. Yeah, shout out to Hexkins in general today. Hopefully y'all are doing great. Need to catch up on what happened today. Yep. It's Never. Are you not entertained? Oh, how many times we can say that to the downside before it starts going up? The rubber band. Bring out all your famous deals today. Keep pulling the slingshot back. You know, we got all the stuff to. Some people call it copium. Some people call it hopium. Some people are just trying to win. So until winning harder on the price chart, I'm gonna keep being positive and keep talking about interesting stuff. And when we're winning on the price chart, believe me when I say, I feel like that'll be something worth talking about as well. But until then, I look at the price chart. How's it going, Hexagon Contractor? Let's go. Welcome. Buying the dip. I hope everyone buying the dip on PulseChain is rewarded 10,000x fold. How about that? That'd be pretty good. Welcome, Doug. How's it going? Panic whipping. Literally just Tuesday. I know. It's just Tuesday. We're not even halfway through the week yet. So maybe I guess you could make a case. Maybe it's time to turn around too. Could be good. I don't know. Again, all these things, it feels like this happens. It's been around for a while. Been around for years now. Getting to a point where I've been active in the community for years. You see things, people react, and then it goes away. Pretty much everything. Even the market has decided to tweet. Even all the things even the good things, right? Don't want to get all Buddhism on you, but it's kind of like we're related topics. But things happen. Nothing stays the same. Nothing lasts. All that stuff too. So even the good stuff. Remember when PulseChain launched? How amazing that felt. That was a while back too. Oh yeah, we had the euphoria. We had the price. Some good starting appreciation, and then we didn't. So, and remember when SEC got dismissed? That was like a week or two ago, right? So there's plenty of reasons to be positive and productive. Plenty of things you can worry about if you choose to do so. But like I said, my foundation is not set on the price chart, and I certainly hope we do all those exits. But I can wait, and I can spend my time again in the meantime helping people get onboarded to the greatest ecosystem on earth. That's what I believe. So anyways, how's it going, Trevor? Welcome. Mr. Chuck says this is double bottom before bullish reversal. Boy, that'd be nice. That certainly certainly we get some bullish stuff. Again, March, who knows what's going to happen in March? I don't think anyone's predicting March to be an excellent month for markets, macro in general. Correct me if you've heard some major bulls yelling about that aren't perma bulls, I guess. But maybe it's just not the time to go up, So hopefully it is, but it's one of those there's so many expectations. How about just put in the work without expecting things to happen? And maybe they do. Seems like a more chill way of looking at it. And in the meantime, it's much easier to focus on doing the stuff you like to do, right? How's it going? DJ Roundtable, Des, have I met? I don't think I met you. I met about 3 people from the chat, from the DJ Roundtable. I met Nate, Zenith, and what's the other guy? Forget his name, but I've met Dace. How do you pronounce your name? Dace Northall. Anyway, shout out to DJ Roundtable. Yeah, I'll have to come on. If you guys want to have me on sometime, I'd like to come back on the show. I think I came on at least once. Yeah, a while back. And good times. Can anyone tell me if there's a problem bridging in? I heard there was the bridge was backed up a little bit a few days ago, but I haven't heard. I think recently everything was, I heard it got unclogged or whatever. So anyways, cool. DeFi. Everyone's panicking right now. Honestly, I don't see it on my feed. Thankfully. Thank you. Previous version of me who has curated my feed to not be full of panic. I see lots of productive posts such as the things from Martin from @storyteller17. Pretty just like objective, productive. I see coffee stuff. He's out there still, putting out some good stuff too. So thankfully, I don't see it, and I just try not to be on X for very long at a certain time, anyways. So we're full of joy, examples, and perseverance. Yeah. Shout out to Crypto Truth. How's it going, man? I think there's a lot of things to be, excited about. If this is your first stream you've ever watched of me, boy, do you got a lot of content to go through if you'd like to be excited. I'm not going to go through a ton of exciting stuff, just a little bit today. After I get through chat, chat is thick today. I'm going to have to pivot here in a minute, but plenty of good stuff to be excited about in the PulseChain ecosystem. And hopefully have some good hex streams this week too, since we've had some big monetary changes. 08 staking, billions and billions and billions of hex as well. But hopefully get to do a deep dive on some more hex stuff this week, early next, hopefully. Again, I don't want to pay attention to any particular projects or narratives as much as just how they affect the core coins. That's what I'm mostly interested on. But I do want to drop this in the chat. If you haven't answered it already, and I posted this yesterday, just yesterday, it seems like even more relevant kind of today. I mean, I don't know. There's the short term, there's the micro relevance, and there's the macro relevant in that context as well, if you understand. But give me a panic or excitement. What are you feeling in the chat? Panic or excitement? I don't want to taint the poll, but I do want to show you the results. So let me see what y'all got in that one. Please answer it, and then in the chat, give me an answer to. And I'll click on whichever is the first one to give me the answer. The situation in PulseChain is better than any movie I've watched in recent years. It is, again, it sucks if people are losing money, or losing time or otherwise. But there is something that's kind of like gotta laugh so you don't cry sometimes. It is bigger picture in mind, but also there is some entertainment factors, some good entertainment, some entertainment I don't prefer, and I try to stay away from the drama and stuff. But boy, you could not write a movie with the same story narratives that PulseChain has. I don't think it's possible. It's some I don't know. Name your favorite stories of all time they made movies that you loved about. They made a movie about PulseChain, but not quite capturing the subculture and the ups and downs. It covered the first year or two. It hasn't covered the 5 years of hex yet. So who knows if we'll have the highest of stakes to glory run. That's what I like to be called. All right. Sorry, I can't get to everything. What's up, Astro369? How's it going? This guy's out there tweeting and I think trying to be positive as well. And welcome, man. Good to see you. And actually, I actually tagged your post in this one. I almost forgot. Yeah. So, instead of panicking and just being all upset and having expectations, Astro369 appears to be tweeting about opportunities in crypto when the price moves down. Imagine that. Graphics. This is phase 4 pre-rich, right? Yeah. The phrase I used to say too was every time I hear somebody say, "Oh, you're so early," it's like, can we not be early anymore? I don't want to be early anymore. Can we be like in the middle? We don't have to be at the top yet, but are we done with early yet? Can we be like in the middle with some decent gains? And then I'm not as excited about being early for years at this point. So yeah, phase 4 pre-rich. There could be, hopefully there's not 5,555 phases of pre-rich. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll skip right to rich, get to enjoy that. Post-rich, you could say wealthy. Set up your wealth in the right way. Live your best life. Be the best version of yourself. Financial freedom. All that fun stuff that a lot of people in the ecosystem are with. Own your own money. Sovereignty. A lot of great principles we have in this ecosystem. But right now, unless you're a really good trader, or you're stacking coins in LP, or having other profitable moves that either have been realized or have been realized, or if you're just participating in the ecosystem and just been holding or buying the dips. There's a lot of different ways that, again, can realize gains in the short term and the long term. But hopefully everyone, I'll just say this again, not financial advice, none of that. I'll say that hopefully everyone who's been stacking coins gets a nice few thousand X out of them. And then we'll look back at all the tough times and be like, yeah, it looks obvious, didn't it? All you have to do is hold. All you have to do is hold and, not sell the bottoms. Like, hopefully that'll be the story. We'll all be on a yacht and enjoying some celebrating a little bit. So anyways, sorry, chat. You guys are a lot of chat. Can't get through it all. Funds are safe. Binance guy. What's up, St. Wolf? How's it going, man? Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you again. Anyway, sorry, I can't get to all the comments. Somebody put an answer for this so I can click the button. How long do I need to? You want the elevator? You want the elevator? They want the elevator music. You want the elevator? I'm going to repeat it. I need an answer for this poll so we can see the percentages. So please give me a panic or excitement in the chat so we can move on. Dum 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 dum. Precious time wasting. Got my eye on the chat. I haven't seen it yet. Make it happen, chat. Make it happen. There's like 500 of you. That's what StreamYard says. Let's do it. Somebody's going to ask, I don't understand the question. Give me panic or excitement in the chat. I'm going to keep going. Should I switch to a different song? Or should I just do it like a hum? Or a God. Okay, mild panic. Here we go. Thank you. The first one I saw was large. Allegedly, I put both. But that's not an answer. That does not move us forward. But I appreciate it. Mild panic. All right, cool. That's good. It's good enough for me. Turns out in this poll, see, I knew the music does it every time. I don't always like to go to the music, but it does it. Panic 41%. That sounds about right. Yeah, solid 60-40 excitement panic. That's not a too unhealthy ratio for an ecosystem, even with a lot of believers in it. Again, there's not even 200 volts, so this is not a huge representation. But if you would tell me the results of the poll, I would not be surprised on that. So if that actually represented the community. So here we go. A lot of people are excited though. Excited. Should be third option. What would third option be? Apathetic. That could be a third option. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's kind of. I'm probably in between excitement and apathy. I'm just like, meh, par for course, right? I can panic without selling though. I like it. Hopefully you have some, hopefully everyone out there is not feeling this like need to just like get rid of all their bags, especially when you're not making it. That's the thing I don't understand. If you look around, I guess it makes more sense or you have more. There's more to it. If you look around, there's other stuff popping off. Where are your funds going to be seifu? More seifu. I'm talking about, more of like the PulseChain as a chain and the core coins and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like my coins, as a blockchain, as a destiny, as a vehicle towards glory, as a place to get the mad gains. I don't have a better place than PulseChain. So even through the ups and downs, it's kind of like, all right, guess this is delayed gratification. I guess we're going to keep going. I guess we're going to go out there and try to, just going to go do something, go contribute, right? That's what I like to do. Literally, I'm like, when prices go down, of course everyone gets their instinct of like, why? And then I guess the next step is what matters, right? Like, are you, why? And then you just go and just, disengage for a few weeks, which, could be healthy and stuff as well. Not saying, that's not something to do too. But if the next step is like, I'm going to go sell my stuff and get out of this place, it's been nothing but, I'm not having a good time, but nothing but just junk for a long time. I don't believe it's going to go anywhere. And then sell your bags. Well, can't quite compute. But my instinct on that usually is, sometimes I need to break a little bit. Sometimes too, I'm like, all right, this is dumb or whatever. Just, things that happen from time to time. But then after that, my next action is usually like, okay, how can I help with this? How can I, either stream? Can I go create something that solves a problem? Can I go real DeFi, Pulse faucet, validator stuff? All these things came from, what can I do? Where can I put in the work? And still motivated till this day, regardless of the price, to go put in the work. Even in the down times, it's like, it is motivating in that way. And I don't know, not everyone's like that, but it is. I'm grateful that I have that sort of like shrug and work. Let's call it that. Something happens. It's something bad happens or something not fun happens. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Fortunate to have that reaction. So hopefully it's contagious. Hopefully, and that's the piece about community that I think is so important. How many of us can lift each other up, motivate each other, inspire each other, keep focused on, the task at hand, whatever that is for you, and make sure this place is successful. So I don't think Richard's going to do it for us. We have to do it. That's been the central theme through everything. Yeah, there's wells. Yeah, there's, founders. Yeah, there's, marketing and stuff like that too. But at the end of the day, how we win depends on how we demonstrate our ability to win. How that, do the fruits, do we just give up when things get tough? How do we respond? Which is what I was describing before. Is your reaction, I don't want to do this anymore, let someone else do it? Again, everyone makes their own choices. And, but that's not, that's not exactly pushing forward. So everyone needs to take a break. I hope you take the break you need. Everyone who can push forward and, keep creating, keep, just pinging exchanges and helping people panic less instead of inducing panic, induce more excitement, induce more visions of the future, keep your eye on the ball type of thing. I certainly hope it pays off, and that's what I'm going for, for individually and as a group. Like, do you really at the end of it, right? Is there an end as far as ecosystems and communities and the ideal of Hex and everything goes? When people talk about Hexco and they talk about Hexkins in the PulseChain ecosystem, at this point, if nothing else, the mental model of sunk cost fallacy in a positive way, not on the money side, but just like the energy and effort and like all that side. Aren't you motivated for them to see us as winners? I certainly am. So my actions reflect that, right? Again, I avoid obligations. I avoid people having expectations of me or anyone else as well. but I want this place to win. And if you came here for a quick buck, you're probably not going to have the same foundation. Or if you came here because you wanted to join a community and like, oh no, there's drama back and forth, or you came here to find like-minded people. There's a lot of reasons to come here, but I don't know, maybe winning as a priority is very underrated and very much a very kind of catalyzes you. At least it does for me. So anyways, that's mine. I won't get too philosophical there as well, but I don't want to repeat myself 5,000 times for things I've already said before, but boy, here to win. So I hope you are too. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up here in a second. I just want to leave you a little bit of bullish stuff. So Crypto Coffee, shout out to him. If you don't know Crypto Coffee, go give him a follow. Go search him on YouTube. He's awesome. This would be the new price if $5 million buy pressure came to both Hex and PulseX. So I think this is from Pampy, the Moon Math site calculator deal. It does a really good job with liquidity and all that stuff. It seems to be initial price is about right now $5 million coming in, hitting Hex and PulseX. You get a 15x Hex. That's how low the liquidity is. 7x with PulseX. You get the reflexivity, which is the rising tide lifts all ships. The bonding, the Hart's law, all that stuff too. It sounds like reflexive systems. 4x, not even buying Pulse, but that much coming in. 4x Pulse, 7x Inc. Sounds pretty good to me. You think only $5 million is going to come in? When people start buying this stuff, you think only $5 million is going to come in? Ooh, I don't know if I'll take that bet. Maybe. Which one's more likely? That's a good poll. I think I might make that poll. Which one's more likely, $5 million or $5 billion coming to PulseChain? Boom. Look at that. Creating content live right now. I'm going to post it. Give me just a second. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people who are going to be like, 50 cents. All right. Here you go. Go hit that poll. Go hit that poll. Put Coffee's tweet on there as well. Facts. Appreciate that, Big G. Don't go any dog. Hopefully everyone out there has again, that's what I'm trying to give you too. So a foundation, or at least explain the foundation that I have. I don't, explain the foundation that I have, and how during these times when people are panicking otherwise, I'm just like, I know what I'm here for. It seems to make it easier when you know what you're there for. So, all right, last one, chat. Give me one. Don't make me do the music. Please just give it to me. Give me the answer. 5 million, 5 billion. What's more likely of whale money coming to PulseChain? 5 million or 5 billion? Give me an answer, chat. We'll wrap it up. So if you want to see the results, only one vote so far. Get on there. Come on. Should be plenty more votes. But oh, look at that. Boom. RHMax, 5 billion. I think that's a pretty good answer. Oh, we're tied 50-50 head to head. Somebody voted 5 million. I don't think it's going to stay that way. I think 5 billion is going to, I have a feeling it's going to win. Fine, yeah. In the comments, I'm going to see 50 cents. I'm going to say like negative. People are going to be, they're going to be bridging out 5 billion, Yeah, billion's with a B. Billion. Got a lot of 5 bills here. Anyways, I have a feeling this poll is going to be pretty lopsided because a lot of people believe in PulseChain, the vision, and the community, and the founder, and the ideals too. All right, everyone. That's all I got for you today. Scivive and 5555. We are out.